So I'm holding some zines where we have our San Antonio Zine Fest today, 2024, and a zine is a self-publication. So anyone who has a creative leaning, it could be writing poetry, short, fiction, recipes, photography, drawing, right? Any kind of way that folks are able to express themselves can be turned into print. And so this is just a few of our organizer zines. We have a poetry one. We have mine is Chicana Vegan. We have our San Antonio Zine Fest anthology, and we have some other great poetry and collage work, and even just kind of like how-to zines. So there's a lot of different ways that people can kind of put information out there.
How long have you been in the zine scene?
I started making zines in 2011. Yeah, so I think when you're someone who feels like you have things to say, you have a voice, it's a great way to get it out there, especially considering the importance of free speech, right? That's really important to us, like in the zine community, to vocalize, right, our thoughts, our opinions about the world, and it really brings community together when you find like-minded people like that.
Describe your own work for me.
I started doing Yes Ma'am Zine, a feminist zine with El Minter back in college, but more recently I'm doing Chicana Vegan Zine, so it's also a great place where you can find like a kind of niche topic. So for me, it's like veganism and being Chicana, right? And so like how I can combine parts of like identity and what's important to me, and kind of find other people doing things like that. We often take like calls for submissions for folks, kind of like an art gallery would, for people who want to participate, maybe in like a compilation zine.
So the compilation of poetry, memoirs, what do you actually publish?
Writing, a lot of poetry, so writing, artwork, and then mine has recipes as well. So for me, it's a lot about like veganizing like traditional like Mexican food recipes. So, yeah.
Part of this is about building community, finding, literally built community. You're riding together up here today, and you're building community in your magazine. Tell me about that. Why is that important?
Yeah, I feel like 10 years ago, there were some of the zinesters are still here who were making zines back then, yes, but it has grown so much as far as like people getting into it as a practice. It's the same thing with like any art medium, and it is a valid art medium of like wanting to find each other, people who are doing similar things, collaborating, doing like calls for submissions, saying like, hey, I'm a writer, you're an artist, let's do something great together. And so, yeah, it's like fully about community, and especially when we are writing about niche topics or controversial topics or something, it's a way to kind of find those people and feel that comfort and that safety of what you're writing about, right, and what you're who you're existing as. And I think for artists, like, we need that for survival. So I love Zine Fest. Not just this, but there's one in Houston, Fort Worth. There's one in Austin. We have a lot here in Texas that we're really fortunate to have those, and to just like be able to hop around and find those people, and you remember them, and you're networking with them and making those connections. We've even got some out-of-state folks today. So yeah, it's all about community for sure.
So y'all only organize in San Antonio, right? Are y'all also doing organization in Houston and Austin?
We tend to attend the other ones, but we organize here in San Antonio. Yeah.
I think that's it.
Awesome.
Anything else you want to add?
Is this going to be streamed today, or that's a later thing?
I think so. What we're going to do is put it up on YouTube today, but I don't know like what time it'll actually get up.
Okay.
And then it'll air maybe 5, 9, or 10 minutes.
Okay, gotcha. So we won't be like, hey, come out today. It's not that kind of.
Yeah, I think it's probably too late for that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would say then follow us on Instagram, San Antonio Zine Fest. Check out our website. We would love to follow you back, especially if you are into self-publishing or local artists, that kind of thing. We'll be in touch, and then keep an eye out for our open call next year. Yeah.